All right, y'all, this is a question out of the homework, and it says for us to solve the inequality, I'm just going to rewrite it, y'all, so it's a little bit bigger. So we have the absolute value of 4y minus 5 is bigger than or equal to 8. Okay, so y'all, when I have an absolute value inequality like this, what I'm doing is, if you remember from our notes in 1.8, y'all, what I'm doing is this is directly out of my notes from 1.8, I'm going to use one of these formulas, right? I'm going to either use formula 1 or formula 2. And the way I know which formula I'm going to use, y'all, is I'm going to look at the direction of the inequality. So the first one is less than and the second one is greater than. So when I come back over here, I can see that this is going to be more like formula number 2. And I know in my problem we have the little equal to, but y'all, we can just do that and we'll end up with the exact same thing that we need, okay? So the first part here says we're going to write y is less than or equal to negative 8, or y is bigger than positive 8. So y'all, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to write 4y minus 5 less than or equal to negative 8, or 4y minus 5 bigger than or equal to positive 8. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, let's add 5 on both sides here. We get 4y is less than or equal to negative 3. We divide both sides by 4, and we get y is less than or equal to negative 3 over 4. Okay, we're going to add 5 over here. We're going to get 4y bigger than or equal to, that's now 13. So when we divide by 4, we get y is bigger than or equal to 13 over 4. Okay, so y'all, what I want to do now is I'm going to draw my number line, okay? So here is my number line, okay? And y'all, if you remember, over here we have infinity, and back this way we got negative infinity, right? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, here is my number negative 3 over 4. And because we have the equal to, guys, I'm going to fill my circle in, okay? And I'm going to shade in the direction of the arrow, which is telling me shade to the left, okay? And here is, let's say that's 13 over 4. And I'm going to, again, fill in my circle, and I'm going to shade in the direction of my arrow, which is pointing to the right. Okay, so we're going all the way to infinity. So now, we need to figure out how do we write our answer. And usually, y'all, they ask me to write the answer in integral form. So what I want to do here, guys, is I want to look, where did we start shading? So I'm just going to kind of clean up some of this, guys. I know I'm erasing the actual problem, but you can see it's right there, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out where did we start shading. You guys, always read my graphs from the left to the right. We began to shade at negative infinity. We stopped at negative 3 over 4. And because that circle was filled in, we used the bracket. We started shading again at positive 13 over 4. And we went all the way to infinity. And again, with infinity, we always use the parentheses. And then if you recall, because those two intervals are separate, we join them with the u, okay? And so this is what they're asking me to enter in my answer, okay? Y'all got any questions? Let me know.